I'm LaTonya Swan, and this is Acknowledge the Hero.
Yeah. Take two. You gotta let them know and shit.
Yeah, I guess. We're very transparent.
And we're parents.
Speaking of that, we gotta talk about that. But first I want to talk about the Super Bowl. Because I've been dying to talk about this.
I swear you was going to go with the first thing. Like, but why you lead up to that? I was like, if she say that, that'd be hilarious. But yeah, let's talk about the Super Bowl.
I'm just confused as to why they was playing football during the Justin Timberlake concert.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I was in Minnesota at the time, which was interesting. There was a lot of Eagles fans that I wasn't expecting. They said that, I guess, at the game, like, the fans were leaning Eagles. I seen, like, somebody almost fight on the plane.
He was tired of the Patriots.
Yeah, but then they ended up buying each other beers and stuff.
This is a good way to solve a problem.
Yeah. The Eagles guy bought the Patriots guy.
Yeah, he was like, shit, we already won.
Nah, this is before.
Oh, before the game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, that's really boss. Nah, nigga drank out of your team because he won the Super Bowl and his team lost.
People was jumping.
It's very honorable. Admirable.
Yeah. Both.
Yeah.
People was drunk as fuck.
I bet. It's the Super Bowl. You saw Kevin Hart. Did you see Kevin Hart get the yeah, that's the funniest shit ever.
At first, when I seen it, the video looked like a skit. Like, he was like...
He's so short. I'm not sure people can't do certain shit. You get caught in the wrong situation. Like, he talking up to this big-ass bodyguard. The bodyguard just, like, not phasing at all.
It wasn't
like,
that. It was the fact that he looked like...
Listen to me.
He was moving like the way he would move, like acting out, like a skit or something.
Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
I can see that. And then he went on live TV and was cursing, drunk as shit.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, that's the first thing I saw. And then I saw the fucking him get denied on stage.
Did it like slip or?
Yeah, it slipped. But he was drunk as shit. Like, he shouldn't have been on TV. They were trying to get him off TV. Deion Sanders and shit. You know, when you're a black friend and you're around like, or just your friend in general, and you about to fuck up some shit, and they like try to laugh, but like drag you out the scene, like, come on, bro, come on, man, let's talk out here in the hallway type joint. He was trying to do that to Kevin Hart, and he just wasn't getting it.
No.
Drunk person never gets it.
No.
Like, nigga, what are you doing? You're ruining the fun.
That's why it's so annoying. It's the most annoying thing ever to be a sober person around a whole bunch of drunk people.
It is. It's the worst.
So
depressing.
Awkward and not depressing, but it's just awkward and annoying. Like, you can't get away with the same stuff with a sober person. That
it's
you
too
can't
snobby.
with another drink. Huh?
I can't believe you're just throwing up all over the place. Why are they laughing so hard?
That's not the issue. It's just stuff that, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, okay, so, you know, my, like, not infamous party story, but, like, when me and Ida, like, she walked in with me in the bathroom, and then it became this, like, cute little funny, like, thing about, like, how I met her, but, like, had we both been sober, that would have been awkward as fuck.
Girls like, probably walking on girls a lot.
I mean, yeah, but, I mean, maybe that was a bad example, but, like,
Oops.
I just feel like like, even when I'm drunk, I had this, like, thing in the back of my head, like, this is so retarded. Like, whatever we talk about right now, or, like, how we talk about it, like, I don't know. You just can't get away with the same stuff.
No,
so
I agree. Black girls been walked in on so much in the bathroom by other girls, though.
I don't know. It's a good job.
We don't get walked in on anything.
Do y'all even have doors? Don't y'all use yours?
Yeah, but we got a shit, too.
True.
We keep at least 4 stalls in there.
So there ain't no bathroom that don't have a toilet?
Nah. I don't think I ever been in a bathroom that didn't have a toilet, at least one. I seen people who have toilets and not urinals. Like, it's like... like a Starbucks or something. Not a Starbucks, but just a place with an office kind of shit.
Random. I read about this. They tested the air that comes out of the little shit that you dry your hands with, the electric junk in the bathroom.
I have no idea what you're talking
The electric hand dryer.
Oh, the hand warmer. I thought you were talking about our bathroom for some reason.
No.
What the fuck you actually think you talking about?
But they took like cultures of it, and it was like 3 different like pathogens like that could get you sick. Like you were better off not washing your hands than using that to dry your hands as far as germs.
God damn, we can't do shit right.
I know, but I've been in bathrooms that only have that, so
yeah,
that's wow.
It's way more conservative.
But then it made me think, where's the air actually coming from? Like, what if they was like pumping the shit from the planes?
I thought it was just like a fan in there.
Huh?
With like, I thought it was just a fan with heat in it.
So it's probably.
I didn't think it was like something built into the wall that dispersed air.
True, but like if the fan part is on the other side of the wall, like what is it sucking up? Or is it just sucking up?
I thought it was like a hairdryer.
Yeah, but a hairdryer, get it from the back of the hairdryer.
I mean, we don't know what's behind that fucking white thing. That's what I'm saying. I didn't think it was like a whole. I thought it was like a hairdryer. Like this is what I always envisioned.
True, maybe.
I
So then that
totally
would
wrong,
mean
no,
it could be true. Then that would mean it's sucking up the germs from the bathroom and like regurgitating it out of the little dryer thing.
I don't give a fuck. I take shits in public bathrooms.
What's that mean?
I don't give a fuck about them germs. Them germs in that air thing is the least of my worries.
I hate everything in the airport. Like I just always think about how many people is using this, and they only have 7 minutes in between flights to clean the plane.
That's really a pet peeve of yours.
Yeah,
because
every
time you say they only have 7 minutes to clean
Ever since I've heard that, like I don't touch nothing on the plane.
They
I try
can do
not
that.
to. The worst is when I gotta put my bag down on the floor. But you can be fast, but that won't be effective. Like you're not fucking decontaminate nothing. Decontaminate.
Cutting his head off. Yeah, it ain't gonna be the cleanest.
I used to.
They gotta have to pass some like tests, right?
No, they gotta.
You can't just have a filthy ass plane in the sky. Like you gotta pass some
you just would lose
FCC
money.
health
Test.
Like, come on, bro. Like you can't just be flying a dirty ass plane back and forth.
I need to do more
cigarette
research.
smoke. And they used to let you smoke on planes and shit.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, that does.
See, that's why I don't fuck with vaccines.
But everybody was smoking, so it didn't matter.
Like, they used to tell people that cigarettes were good for you. Like, they likened it to, like, menthol gum. Like, these are so good for you. Smoke everywhere. Smoke in the office. Smoke on the plane.
Niggas don't smoke as many cigarettes they used to, though, did they?
Yeah, because then it, like, they
see that a lot.
They couldn't, like, get away from the fact that, like, cigarettes actually kill people. So then it became this whole thing, like, anti-cigarettes. But I think that's why people smoke less now, because people actually tell them that you can die from it, where before they was trying to tell you it was a good thing.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. Still people smoke a lot of cigarettes. And people need cigarettes, B. Fuck. Everything
Why
can
do
kill
you
you.
need cigarettes?
It's the mental relaxation. People don't smoke cigarettes because they taste good or like they fucking, obviously they're addicted on one hand, but to the nicotine aspect, but they smoke that shit as a relief. And sometimes it's heritage. Like if you're in the South, well, they ain't probably smoking cigarettes, they're probably like chewing tobacco or some type of shit.
I would support that.
And can't you get cancer in the mouth from that?
Yeah, you can.
So like, I don't know. It could be tradition.
But cigarettes have, like, the least amount of thing they have in it is, like, tobacco. What's saying that to say that I think that buzz that people get from cigarettes is, like, brain cells dying.
That's what they say about weed, though.
That's true, but weed is natural.
And you know you done lost some brain cells fucking weed.
I mean, yeah, you can lose your brain cells by not thinking about something for a few days. Like,
that's true.
I get it, but you made me forget what I was about to say.
You just shitting on cigarettes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because, I don't know, most of it is not tobacco, so.
Mm-hmm. I mean, most of the food is not food. We still eat that.
That's a problem, too.
It is. Which one we gonna tackle? We gonna fight all these issues at one time?
No,
That's how America works right now. We're trying to fight a trillion issues all at one time.
But think
gay rights, black rights, midget rights, bullies, Trump.
Oh, we gotta talk about Justin Timberlake.
Oh yeah, fucking Super Bowl. I don't even know how we got off the Super Bowl.
I mean, you know how we do, whatever.
That's how entertaining it was.
So I went through like quite a few emotions, right? Like I was mad emotional. But you know, I was watching it, like it was cool because I was in Minnesota, you know, dancing my damn self, and you know, it was cool, like, you know, whatever. But I was like, yo, this is dope as fuck. Like, as a dancer, that style of dance on such a big platform was the dopest shit ever. Like, and it was very mature and cool. Like, just a few years ago, somebody had to be a fucking condom with Katy Perry on stage. You know what I mean? Like, it was really cool movement. Like, it was very, almost like just taking his regular show and just, you know, put it on the Super Bowl stage, whatever. I thought that was dope. I knew a lot of dancers in it, so I was, like, mad happy for them. But then I started getting real in my feelings, like, hold up. I want to be out there. Like, this is so dope as, you know, it's dope as fucking, like, such a dope thing to be a part of. And I tell people all the time, like, one of the first people I ever wanted to dance for was, like, Justin Timberlake, because the girls, like, don't necessarily dance girly. Like, it's very classic, and, you know, girls and guys do the same shit. And it's not like, you know, you don't have to be, like, super, yeah. Sexist?
Yeah, like it's choreographies for both genders can do it.
Yeah, exactly.
And not just how it always is.
Yeah, so then I got in my feelings, like, from a, like, dancer to step it up, which it goes.
I thought you meant, like, the movie.
I know.
So I got in my dancer bag on my step it up shit.
No, it's like, damn, like, I was telling Davon, like, I wanted, like, do movement this cool on, like, such a big platform. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, that's, I don't know, it's cool. Like, the
dream.
movement was, yeah, like, mad fulfilling. Like, that's the type of stuff I would want to do. You know? Like, but yeah.
As you should.
But yeah, it was dope. It made me kind of, like, reset some goals.
Sound like you was about to cry right now.
No, I was mad emotional. Like, and then I got, like, just from the production point of it, like, I just thought it was dope. Mm-hmm. And you?
What did I? Oh, I thought it was cool. Like, I enjoy the dancing aspect of it, which is, like, kind of rare. Like, I usually just look at the artist and shit. And, like, I give him, like, he was really singing good, amazing breath control. Like,
yeah,
to do all that choreography, and then go into the end of time, just like, woo. That's fucking amazing. Outfit, I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is. Just like somebody just said, through paint. Let me see. I think he should have performed some more songs off his new album. He only did one song. He didn't even do Supplies, which is like the singing song he loves the most. I think you could definitely tell he's getting old, because I told you that I felt like some of the moves was just a little bit slow. Like, you can see the pain in his face. Like,
the pain in his face?
Like, ugh, this gonna hurt me tomorrow. Like, one of those. Alright.
Nah.
I ain't looking at it though. I'm just getting my opinion.
I know, I'm sorry.
I ain't saying like it was so bad that this nigga was Michael Jackson
I
on
know.
fucking Dirty Pop, but
I
like,
was more thinking that you just, like, misread the face.
it wasn't even more the face. It was more just his body, like the
like
way
his movement, the way he was, like, keeping up or not.
I know when a nigga getting old, like my eyes.
Like, this is it.
No, it ain't that old, but I know when I know LeBron ain't the same LeBron he was 10 years ago. Like,
okay.
Like, yeah, this nigga still dunking like in school, but you say, oh, I'm starting to see some cracks in the glass. That's all it is.
Dude, that's some real shit.
But, let me see. Other than that, I thought it was pretty dope. I don't like the backlash that people... Oh, the Prince thing I thought was dope. Like, I know people were mad about the Prince thing, but how can you play the Super Bowl in Minnesota and not do anything Prince related? Like,
yeah, I'm telling you, like, it seems like something the network or the city would have, like, all right, you know, whatever you do is cool, but you gotta incorporate Prince. Like, I don't even think it was like Justin Timberlake saying, like, let me exploit.
No, do they really think Justin Timberlake was exploiting Prince?
Some people thought that, saying
is
that,
he though? Because it is some form of exploiting, but
I just don't think,
because you could go to Minnesota and do the Super Bowl and not mention Prince at all.
You could, because
and nobody would even think about it.
That's true, but I don't know. I just don't think it was like Justin Timberlake in that part of the decision anyway.
I do. I think he's too big of an artist to not. I don't think he's that stage where they say you got to do Prince tribute, and he's gonna say yeah. I think Justin Timberlake be like, I'm doing a Prince tribute. Of course, I'm in Minnesota, and I love Prince just like everybody else in the fucking world loves Prince. Like,
true.
People just have this like, because Prince did say like some slick shit about it. No, yeah, that, but I get to that, the hologram shit. Okay. But Prince did like have back in the day when Sexy Back came out, he's like, what? Sexy ain't never go nowhere. Like some type of slide. Prince shit. He fucking Prince. Prince hates everybody.
The equivalent of a subtweet.
Yeah. And like people figure like Prince don't like nobody touching anything that has to do with Prince. He don't.
If he posts a dance video with his song, he'll take that. Well, he won't.
His estate. But niggas love Prince.
Come back. Take that shit down. So
like niggas love Prince. Everybody, like obviously niggas love Prince. If you got a chance to do a show in Minnesota, you gonna do a Prince tribute. Yeah. He's dead, for Christ's sakes. The fuck else we supposed to do? Like just not celebrate this nigga no more? And they lit up the fucking with his fucking love, man. That shit was insane. That was the best part of the whole thing. That light up part. I was like, whoa, how much did they spend on that?
I looked back at it and it looked Photoshop.
Nah.
Because it also made the
We would have heard about it now. That's what I'm saying. It made the Prince logo.
Yeah. I didn't notice that. At first I just thought it was like lighted purple.
I thought it was just purple.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't see it spell out the Prince logo?
No, not at first.
I just saw the purple.
Oh, that's why I thought that's why I said that was the best part of the whole thing.
I saw like a still of it and it looked Photoshop.
But if you look at that still,
I mean pre-recorded and edited.
I don't think it was Photoshop though.
True.
I know. Now you want to find flaws in the Super Bowl performance?
No, that don't make me feel no different way.
If you know, like I know, they'll Photoshop anything these days. But
real talk.
I thought that part was the best part.
Since when do we hate Justin Timberlake?
I was gonna get to that. Black people just switched. Black people so fed up, they just dispersing of all white people. They don't like Eminem no more. They don't like Justin Timberlake. They like get rid of all these white people who they got left.
I'm behind in information.
They like Gary Owen. What's his name? The comedian, the white comedian.
Yeah, that's his name.
Gary Owen.
Yeah.
That's the only white person black people like right now. This nigga standing up for Will Packer. You saw that video?
Nah.
When he went on Monique for going at Will Packer.
No.
It's like, Will Packer's my friend. Like, and Monique, like, basically, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, he gave you a shot when Hollywood blackballed you and shit. But, go ahead. Super Bowl, Justin Timberlake, Hayden.
Thanks. I heard a lot of people, like, saying it was dry, like, which...
Go ahead.
It annoyed me, but I could understand why. Like, there's this thing about that style. It's very, like, less is more kind of thing. And it's not, like people that aren't into
everything, though.
Yeah, I know. Like, people that are not into dance or, like, don't really get it. Like, I think they would expect, like, hand claps and cartwheels and stuff. Like,
I said Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga did jump from the fucking top of the fucking dome last year.
Yeah, but then the choreography was horrible. Like, that's all you remember is the jump. Like,
hey, you can't have both. You gotta have good choreography. Or you can do like what Bruno did. Then Bruno bring out like Coldplay Coldplay and Beyonce.
Yeah, but whether
fuck that.
whether it was good or not, like the music and like
Bruno's
the
the best.
hypeness of it would like take over your brain and make you feel like it's hype. But like, I don't know, for a dancer, like that shit takes skill. Like, it's very, it looks like it's not a lot of energy put into that, but it takes a lot of skill to like dance that like effortlessly.
Nobody can look at that and don't say like it takes a lot of energy.
Like if somebody was if somebody was crumping and then somebody was doing Justin Timberlake style or Marty Kudekwa,
they would think
style.
the crumping person.
Yeah, like
okay.
Like you.
I mean, just that off that performance. If a person looked at that performance and be like, "Nah, they didn't give enough energy," or like.
I heard dancers saying shit like that, like the basically
they was just hating because if they was doing that choreography, they'd be.
I know, exactly.
Scooting and booting.
That shit was dope, and I don't know, like that's just like the style of dance that I like to do.
That was one of the highlights. Bruno's petition to have Atlanta artists perform at the Super Bowl next year. Jermaine Dupri, Outkast. I think Outkast should perform at the Super Bowl.
I know.
They said they got an offer back in the Love Below days, but Andre turned it down.
Come on, Andre, you gotta do this one.
Yo, Outkast, and it's Atlanta, so it ain't like the crowd ain't gonna be Outkast fans.
He can't. Because he woke and I guess supporting the Super Bowl is anti-woke.
That's next year's gonna be a whole different story. If you think black people ain't showing up to the Super Bowl in Atlanta, there's gonna be so many black people in that crowd. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. That was getting on my nerves on Instagram. People was like, "Oh, we not with Kaepernick no more. We watching the Super Bowl."
Absolutely. You're fucking out of your mind. This is a holiday. It's like fucking Thanksgiving. Yeah, we know the original backstory of how horrible it was.
But
we still gonna celebrate it. Good comes out of bad.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to see the halftime show. So, I guess. That's fucked up.
Oh, man. Go ahead.
That's it.
Alright. I do want Outkast to perform next year, though.
If
they play me, you, and your cousin, too, at the Super Bowl, that's what we need.
Did you see that ghetto-ass Ray Sherman commercial that came on before the Super Bowl?
No.
The what one?
Huh?
Which one?
It was just a commercial and like the song behind it was like Ray Sherman. Well, it was their voice.
Song.
Huh. Now they was talking on the commercial and it was like, I can't remember what it was for or whatever, but it just seemed so weird and like exploited.
They about to drop an album. Triple album.
That's probably why.
3 CDs.
3 CDs.
Ray Sherman album and 2 solo projects from Slim Jimmy and Sway Lee.
Which one is which?
Sway Lee's the star. The one that probably everyone can probably see.
They was easing them into a solo career.
Yeah, like Slim Jimmy, we gonna give you a solo. Nobody wanna hear no fucking Slim Jimmy solo album.
It's fucked up. Did you see that old picture of the Migos?
Which one? When they got the long ass t-shirts.
Yeah.
And they like kids.
But one of them looked like a lesbian. Like a lesbian.
You know Quavo is Takeoff's uncle.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he did like the baby of the
Hold up.
They really all family.
Hold up, I gotta see this.
There's some shit like that. He like his uncle.
That's funny as shit. You're in a rap group with your uncle. Sorry, I had to look this up. That's wild. That's total new news to me. Where would that even be at?
I don't know. Yeah, Quavo is Takeoff's uncle.
Alright, which one is which though?
Takeoff is the one that don't say shit.
Which one is the one that looked retarded on stage?
That's Takeoff.
This is Takeoff.
Yes.
And that's the one that looks slow on stage.
Yes, and that's his nephew.
That's his nephew?
Yeah. That's so funny, man.
Because, I mean, the fact that he in a group with his nephew make me feel like he's really old. And then I'm looking at the
He's
picture.
4 years older than him.
Oh, okay. I guess I just associated Uncle with like 15 years, like he was 50 posing like
Nigga, this
20-year-old. Yeah, I didn't. It took me a second. You learn something new every day. I did not know that. But
And Offset is Quavo's cousin. So it's really a family affair. Offset! So them niggas so in
yeah,
sync.
stir fry is tight.
The stir fry is amazing.
It's on go-go? It don't sound like go-go to you.
I think a lot of Pharrell beats sound like Go-Go. I think the song on the song with Gucci Mane and Wale sound like Go-Go on the Nerd CD. But he from Virginia Beach, so.
Oh yeah, I guess that's okay. He could have passed.
Not really, but I would expect for him to know Go-Go music. Like, yeah. But I guess he hides it so well.
Huh? Yeah, I know. Is that what makes it not cool?
No, it is cool.
Oh, okay.
I think that people don't know what go-go music is, so when they hear it on a mainstream record, they don't even... Like, Crazy in Love is a go-go record. Like,
right.
Beyonce.
Right.
Fucking A. Marie.
One thing.
Yeah, that's definitely a go-go record. Jill Scott had a go-go record on her first
But
CD.
doesn't, like, not giving credit to it, like, discredit it?
No.
Who cares? Who cares?
But they're supposed to be in the interview and say, and by the way, they could. They could.
Because, I mean, my thing
If
is...
nobody knows about the sound, then go ahead.
Basically, like, if it's in mainstream music, nobody knows what to attribute it to, or, like, knows what the fuck
They're
it
just
is.
like,
Who
ooh,
cares?
this is
if
so
it's go-go?
innovative.
Yeah.
And notice all those songs were like, to the masses, they were like, oh shit, this sounds like Crazy in Love ain't sound like nothing before it.
Right. That's true.
But obviously it's a go-go record, but to the world, it's like one thing was so big. Like that song was huge. Fucking that one was more military style, but
I wonder what's the connection between go-go music and go-go dancing. Like,
I think Little Shacks used to be called the go-go.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
and then it just
That makes
and now earlier it transformed into what it transformed to, because I think I hear rappers not now anymore, but like I met that girl down at the Go-Go, or like, and they ain't from DC at all. Like,
yeah.
I just thought it was like the way a little shack, like
it's the equivalent of like club.
Yeah, basically.
That makes sense.
That's just my theory. I don't know.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Random.
I don't know how we got to that.
Yeah.
Oh, stir fry. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I like it. Random. What was you saying about the Coachella owner guy?
Co-owner, he donated to 5 LGBTQGYZ.
Watch it.
I can't even joke about that. Jesus Christ, that ain't even like a hard joke.
Said, watch it.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, he donated at least 5 of anti-those.
I thought we knew that already.
Probably, but we still gonna go to Coachella. Beyonce's there for Christ's sakes.
People still eat Chick-fil-A.
And if Coachella's filled with all those people.
Yeah. That's how you know niggas like money means more to people than like spirituality. He like, we totally against this, but we totally about this check, so
But it was like
Coachella.
patting you down at the gate. Are you gay? Are you trans?
Well,
are you bisexual?
that
Are
would
you
be
Indian?
way
Show a baby picture.
Who are you? Coachella be over. Coachella should be over after this came out.
Yeah, that's true.
But we fighting too many issues at one time. I already told you we got like 48. We didn't get Trump impeached yet. We got 48 things to do. Education's still fucked up. That joint done shifted so far down the list.
Yeah, America or just in general?
No, in America, that joint used to be a high priority. Now with all the shit we dealing with, that joint like 66.
True. Rihanna trying to change that thing.
Yes, she is.
It's tight.
That's it.
I was wondering, like, you know, Rihanna, obviously, Rihanna is
Rihanna.
like a mega star. Shut up. But, like, what...
As she wears...
Huh?
Nothing. I just realized how much of a hater you are.
Oh, my gosh, how am I a hater?
because you hate on Rihanna, but yet you have on her shoes as we speak.
So what? First of all,
it was just a realization. I didn't want to get into Rihanna.
I really don't. I don't hate her, and just because she's not my favorite artist, don't mean I can't use her products.
Let's just discuss how she helped donate $1 billion to the Global Education Foundation.
But yeah, she was ambassador, and it made me think what made this specific charity or whatever choose Rihanna, and I was like, is it because she's from Barbados?
No, it's because she has money.
I mean, yeah, but it's a lot of artists that can have money.
She know this person that knows that person that put those people together. You want to be an ambassador for the global? What you gonna say? No. That look better if you do say yes.
I was about to say it look bad if you say no. Like, I don't care about them kids.
And then to turn around and your group made over $1 billion for education. They don't even tell you about the rest of the ambassadors. Like Rihanna.
It's true.
Done help funded $1 billion. That's a whole fucking organization.
Did they say help raise?
Yeah, raise.
I wonder, what exactly she did.
She got famous friends with a lot of money. Everybody in that organization probably got some friends with a lot of money. And, obviously just outreach. Because who wouldn't want to donate to education?
She's trying to change these kids' lives.
Yeah. In one way or another.
Me and my friend Dean in middle school, we was, I don't know, Ferguson was just, the smart asshole school, whatever. But we used to, when people was reading, we would act like we was helping them with, really simple words. As they were reading, be like, the. When I think back to it, he was really fucked up.
So I never really loud because of people like you.
But if it counts for anything, that dude was more of a smart asshole than we were.
I don't think they should let teachers do that to kids.
Do what?
Force them to read out loud in class participation. I think that should not be a fucking criteria.
But you need to be.
They training you to be a fucking loner anyway. You gonna go work in a lonely ass cubicle.
What that mean?
So why you trying to make me participate in when in life I ain't participating in shit?
I thought it was more about the actual skill of reading out loud.
Yeah, that's true.
Different.
But I just went on to that wasn't even my first. That wasn't even my thing was because everybody just don't want to read out loud. Everybody's not a public speaker. I think by the time you reach, at least by high school, nigga, if you're a public speaker or not. If you comfortable with speaking in front of crowds, if you're not. And that's who the fuck you gonna be. Not saying you can't pick it up along the way, but I don't think you should be forced to do anything.
I usually hate
you want 15% gone from your class participation? 15%. If you didn't do that, you could have just passed with a C. That's kind of crazy.
It's a skill. Just read.
So y'all agree with that? You think they should force kids to?
I just don't think it's that big of a deal.
I think if they bad.
You just had a whole joke.
Oh, that's what I was
talking
to say.
about. We used to tease kids and say it.
But that was just because that one kid was an asshole. And
it sounded like y'all did it multiple times to different people. But go ahead.
Nah, it was just him. What did you just say? That
is unfortunate that they make kids read out
loud. I think it's better because it get boring if the teacher just reading it to you all the time.
Bitch, you the teacher. Fuck you mean?
I don't want to be read
I don't get paid to do your job. Teach.
Yeah,
the lazy shit is that. I got to teach the class now.
To.
I want to pay for my lunch.
I don't want to be read to. And also,
and if that's the case, she's still being read to. If she's telling the class to read, she's still being read to.
But I don't know, you can read on your own time, I guess. I don't know. But I always hated, nobody can read out loud as fast as they can, read it in their head. So, I always get pissed because, I could read it faster than they're speaking it, but I can't read it faster as they're speaking it. So, you're forced to kind of,
go at their pace.
Yeah, that used to get on my nerves.
Another reason why you shouldn't have to read out loud.
I know. I think that they should like make you read at home and then you come.
I mean, they do.
In high school?
I think they do hope you read it at home. But you think in high school they should force you to read out loud?
I don't think they should let you go home and read, because I don't think that's going to happen. Not in high school anyway.
That's not true. If you need to do your homework, you gotta read. I mean, sometimes just reading is homework, but I don't know. Who wants to be behind? I mean,
Nigga, do you see public school systems? Fuck you mean? Who wants to be behind? I don't know.
That's just me.
I think by high school you just know who the fuck you are. Like, nigga, you know that bad kid ain't gonna have no progress no way in life. You know that by high school. You know that fucking smart kid probably go on and do some smart shit. You know this class clown just might.
It always seemed like the most
comedian.
the most popular kids in school be like the shittiest adults.
Yeah, because they crapped out too early. You can't give a person that much.
I peaked.
He peaked.
They get fat. They like.
Because once everybody, you know how hard it is to meet new people after 4 years. Like all these people that you go to high school with, unless like they're your core friends or whatever, but like everybody else just like, I'm about to be an adult. Like I'm going here, I'm here, you there, blah 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 blah. Now you gotta find a whole new group of people who look at you the way that the people in school once looked at you, which is never gonna happen again, because nobody gives a shit about you.
It'd be the people that nobody gave a shit about that be like the most successful and shit.
Nah, them niggas be bodybuilders and shit.
Or graffiti artists. I just seen somebody
like,
on Instagram.
What the fuck? Like, where did that come from? What path took you down to be?
Yeah.
What happened when you was like, I'm about to be a bodybuilder, dude?
School never happened again.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I actually had a female friend that did that.
Became a bodybuilder?
Yeah. She used to be in the dance program. And now she just, like, you know those people that have, like, those really nice, like, people that look nice, like, just naturally. Like, she was one of those people, and then to see her as a bodybuilder was, like, such a nice face, but such a strong body.
Didn't know
It's so bizarre.
what was going on behind the scenes.
No, I didn't.
Isn't that crazy? So many people in that school, you don't know what the fuck be going on. There's so many lies. There's why so many fucking problems. What you was about to say?
Speaking of working out and bodybuilding, another one of my friends lost like 120 pounds.
On the keto diet?
Yeah, and P90X. But
They did both?
Yeah.
He was trying to die.
Yeah, he lost.
It looked
120
crazy,
pounds.
but his head is still the same size, so
See,
it's kind of weird.
That keto diet, something about it.
Ain't his hair supposed to stay the same size?
Yeah, but when you get real skinny, you look.
You just gotta
It don't
adjust.
look right.
Like people without their glasses. Like,
Yeah, people without glasses don't ever want to take off their glasses.
yeah, because
No.
look weird. That's why I hate glasses.
Like that South Park episode where her eyes
touch
are
my
all
glasses.
beady without their glasses.
That's why I hate glasses.
They
Because
melt.
when you take them off, you feel more blind than before, and you look weird.
But we see you without. But a lot of people don't see people
It's
without glasses.
something. It's something about it. Like you wearing glasses every day, it becomes
look like
in
Arthur.
people's brain. Yeah, it becomes part of your face.
Why is your eye so tiny? What's going on?
Because you feel blinder than you did before you needed the glasses.
Dang.
That's why I hate
I saw the
glasses.
reverse happen. When somebody get glasses, like, cause there's this girl in my class, she has like huge eyes, but then she got glasses, they like real thick. They're like this tiny.
Her
It's
eyes.
real weird. Yeah. Bifocals, something like that.
Dang, creepy.
Yeah.
You know what else is
Glad I missed that boat.
creepy? I don't even know what we was just talking about. Like what brought us to that.
School, reading.
Reading out loud.
Oh,
I don't know.
The people who
Coach
change
Allen.
after high school and work out.
Oh, why this little girl, random, I guess
Smack me.
she went to an elementary school where like a high school shooter came and like shot up the place, killed her best friend.
I love
She
how you're
said she
saying
was
this.
gonna
So, I'm just saying this to
I
get
mean,
to
I'm
my point in the
American.
story.
I'm desensitized at this point.
This guy came to school, slaughtered 83 children. Whatever. That's not even the main point I'm trying to get to.
I mean, that was important. But she wrote a letter to Trump.
Oh,
it was like basically like, what you gonna do about this? Like, my best friend died. Like, what you gonna do? And so they was talking about how Obama used to like actually look at the letters, but they just get Trump to like sign them. Like, they don't think that he actually like writing the letters.
They did that with
like
Obama too.
I mean, I'm sure. But anyway, they sent it back, and me and Miss Trump this and Miss Trump that, and like, we're gonna do something about it, whatever. So then the girl, they gave it to her. She was like happy at first, but then she read it and was like, and mind you, this little girl's 7. She read it and was like, hold up, he didn't actually say what he was gonna do to like make kids safe. So then she said, I know. Then she sent like a whole bunch of like suggestions and stuff. And I was thinking like, one, they family gotta be racist as fuck because they is mad close with Trump, writing letters and shit to him. That's what I was thinking. But anyway.
She was white?
Yeah. They showed a picture of it.
Okay, I believe you.
I had to make sure myself to make sure I wasn't being like,
Yeah, they absolutely showed a picture of it and her driver's license. Showing in kindergarten.
Her 7-year driver's license.
Yeah, but I thought that was wild. Like,
I thought she was black, so in my head the whole time I was like, her parents should have definitely never let that happen. Like, imagine Lennon trying to write a letter to Trump and be like, son, it's time. We black, right? So the way this life shit works so far, the guy's not gonna like you at all. Like, how we gonna have that talk with Lennon about like?
Oh, Lennon's gonna be hit.
Blackness of life.
Lennon's gonna be hit. Like, that's why.
But Dad, he's the president.
That's why I can't wait until you get to the point where he's asking like, why? But why? But why? And I'll be like, son, the government wasn't put here.
Oh my God.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock.
I'm gonna turn it
Plymouth Rock landed on us. I'm gonna give him that Malcolm X autobiography.
Exactly.
Now write me a report on this.
Exactly.
Yo, I started reading Pimp.
Yeah.
I only got a couple pages in because I was on lunch, but I was like, oh shit, this nigga wild.
It's good.
That's the Dave Chappelle jump?
Yeah, from what I read, he just got to the point. Man, it's too much. I'll tell you off camera.
Okay.
But it's really getting good. And that's what I learned today.
Yo, we had to talk about this, right? The other day, Davon always has these random like internet purges where he like
it's just YouTube.
Goes on YouTube and like just has the urge to like watch the random shit.
Or a crunk era.
Or a sense to like I know it's cool. Like, he's my media guru person, but
so I just gotta reflect.
So we went back and watched like most of the Trapped in the Closets by R. Kelly, bruh. Like, it's so much. Okay, first of all, he's a genius.
He is
Number
a genius.
1. Second of all, it was wild because it was so fucking innovative. Like, I realized that I knew all the words. Like, he came up with like a 50-part story in song.
First 10 was amazing.
Yeah, I didn't really listen to after the first 10 because, that shit really went on. But I'm like,
midgets,
this was
white country women. Yeah, she was mad innovative. Nick was gay. He said, hold on, wait a minute. Nigga, R. Kelly was trying to leave. He was like, no, you need to stay. I was like, what type of nigga?
He got off the phone. He was like, yeah, babe, come up. He didn't say babe because it wasn't that time. But anyway, he was like, yeah, baby, come upstairs. And it was like, it's a man.
I opened the door.
But then
it was a man.
Once I got past that part, like, I was really listening to the song. And I'm like, this is an amazing song.
It was
like,
an amazing song. Boom, doom, 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 boom.
Like,
so now we upstairs and I'm waiting in the closet.
Like, it was
I thought
crazy.
it was just 2 songs till
it was so suspenseful. Like, I couldn't turn away. Like, that shit was like a real life soap opera.
Whenever y'all get a chance, y'all gotta see when American Dad do Trapped in the Closet. And it just comes in, what's the son name on American Dad? Stan's son. Fuck. I should know his name. But this nigga, the episode had nothing to do with the Trapped in the Closet. Them just would just come in sporadically in the episode.
I do remember that.
And he, because his son can sing like shit on American Dad. And this nigga was doing Trapped in the Closet, like, with scenarios that was going on in the show. That shit was hilarious. It's on YouTube, but that shit was fucking hilarious. You ever get a chance.
Yeah. That shit was crazy. Like, I knew every word. Like, that's how big it was.
Yeah, Trapped in the Closet was was impactful. Like, what were we in, like, high school? That shit was like an event. Like, yo, did you see Trapped in the Closet last week?
The last episode. That shit was crazy.
10 through 20 come out Thursday.
Like, it was big. Like, if it was a time capsule for that time, like, Trapped in the Closet would have definitely been in it.
Yeah, Trapped in the Closet, man.
Like, that was fucking nuts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Brandon, there's two things off the woman tip that just grinding my gears right now. First of all,
zone out.
fuck you. First of all, why the fuck do we need Doritos for women?
Cause y'all mouths too delicate.
Fucking Dorito made a like woman-friendly chip that don't crunch as much, and I'm like, we can't even fucking be ourselves.
Y'all need to be silent.
I
don't want to hear y'all eat it.
Eat fucking chips. Like, what the fuck?
Because y'all mouths is too soft. Y'all can't handle.
That's even
It's
worse.
scientifically proven y'all mouth
That's
can't handle
worse.
Doritos crunch.
That's the most retarded shit I ever heard in my life. Like, women can't do shit. Like, now we can't even fucking crunch a chip. Like, we gotta be so fucking yielding and like
I'm mad because I want a
quiet
soft
in
chip.
public.
And what if I try to buy them? Does that make me look like, oh boy, you getting the female Doritos? It's just
so
it's nacho
retarded.
cheese.
Like, who
pink
came up
bag.
with that?
They're gonna come out with a pink bag for y'all.
It sounded like they try to make like a new fucking recipe for the chip, and it came out really bad, but they made so much of it they had to figure out what.
So Doritos probably delicious though.
No.
Because sometimes Doritos can be too fucking crunchy, and that'd be the issue.
The crunchiness is the best part of the Dorito.
No, you know what I like about Lay's? Thin, little crunch.
I hate those.
Lay's chips?
It's like fucking.
You hate all Lay's chips?
It's like paper soaked in oil.
It is.
Like raw.
Lay's
paper.
has like the best chip. Like pure chip. It's better than it's better than a fucking Dorito chip.
I take a regular tortilla chip off of the regular Lay's any day.
Nah. Just eating plain? You can't even do that. You would just eat plain tortilla chips with nothing?
I do that all the time.
That's disgusting. That's like eating pretzels with nothing. Like you just eating tortilla chips plain?
If I had to, I would choose.
I mean, if you had to, but who the fuck? When you get tortilla chips, you just like reach for the dip and was like, "No, I want these plain." I didn't do that.
All I'm saying is, I would take a plain tortilla chip over a plain.
Nowhere in life do they serve you just plain tortilla chips.
I'm not
dip.
saying that. You're missing the point.
I'm saying how that makes it.
Taste-wise,
That
I would
makes
prefer
it.
that over
A Lay's plain chip.
Yes. Wrapping paper chip.
Lay's chips don't even come like that no more. It's 2018, B.
Still nasty.
The barbecue Lay's chips is nasty.
I'm only talking about the original. That's all.
That's why I said at the
saying.
beginning. You saying all Lay's chips are nasty?
No.
Oh yeah, that's why I asked you at the beginning.
No, I'm just talking about the regular.
Oh yeah,
plain
salt.
joints.
Nah,
It's
I
like
still rather
salt
take
and
them.
pepper.
I'd rather have none, but if I had to choose, I'm gonna go with the Lay's.
I don't want it.
But the point was, these hard ass Dorito chips, it's hurting y'all mouth. So we trying to help y'all.
So retarded. But that brings me to my next thing. Fucking Twitter threads be the best thing, whatever. I feel like I say that all the time. But anyway, it's a Twitter thread about some girl. She like screenshotted like, you know, like a Tinder conversation basically. Like it was via text, but whatever. Anyway, she didn't know this guy that well, and they was trying to like set up a date, and she was like, yeah, just, you know, want to set up a date in a public place. I don't know you that well, like let's just, you know, have a first date in a public place. And this nigga was like going off, like, I don't know, making it seem like a really big deal, like why don't you trust me kind of thing, like
I don't know you.
You would be safer with me, not like in more danger. And then he goes on to say like, basically like them Steve Harvey books must have fucked you up. Like the real reason why you don't want to come over my house is because you won't be able to control yourself. So to not have sex with me, you're gonna not go to my house for the first date.
Yet to be the woman that reads Steve Harvey books.
Me too.
Where's these women that read the Steve Harvey books?
I feel like it's the same women.
Who's these stupid women that's buying Steve Harvey books to tell them how to be better women?
Why the fuck
Steve
would you
Harvey?
listen to Steve Harvey about that?
Mr. Hightower? Come on, bro.
Y'all funny.
Nah, not from Steve Harvey. But this nigga had the nerve to like.
See, he giving men a bad rap.
Like he couldn't take that. Like she needed. Like
Those
she didn't trust
definitely
him well
the
enough
serial
to
killers.
fucking go. I know. That's what I was thinking. Like
That nigga definitely is the serial killer.
like anybody
Top
that act
notch.
like that when you say you just want to be in a public space, like something's wrong with them. Like that's a red flag. That's creepy.
Yeah, because who says that?
And it also
Usually when you going on a date with somebody, it's like, it's obvious to both of you that we're going to meet in a public place.
Like
not in my
You're
crib.
going to go to somebody. That's the beginning of like every
I'm going to buzz you up.
That's the beginning of like every fucking rape movie. Like documentary. Like you go to somebody's house for the first time.
No, that's not true. It's usually girls walking down dark places.
That, but it's the actual sociopath serial killers. It
What
was
you just say? What you just say?
Tequila.
Okay.
By the way, I hate people who pronounce it like that. Tequila.
Tequila.
Yeah. Anyway.
You see that ghost holding that thing up? That bag?
That's creepy. Why'd you point that out? Now my stomach hurt. Yeah, I believe in ghosts.
True.
But yeah, we don't need Doritos for women.
You definitely do that.
Don't be a creep and be mad if somebody wanted to meet with you in a public.
You want me to Starbucks? I got coffee at the crib.
Like that's how his ego was
It ain't about the coffee. That's how stupid he is. That's
Yeah.
how I hate stories like this. It make men look stupid.
And then she was like, introducing the Twitter thread, like, did I let Steve Harvey fuck me up? He like, am I really
She
one of
actually
those
read a
girls?
Steve Harvey book.
Huh? Nah, I think it was a joke.
She was
But
I say, ooh.
man, like, these is wildin'. Like, that's ridiculous. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
He was shooting a shot. Maybe she would have bowed out then. It was like, you right. I will feel safer with you. I'm like, yes. Gotcha, bitch.
See, nah, I don't trust it. Matter of fact, I feel like women need to have, pepper spray on them way more often.
I thought y'all did. What do y'all carry for protection out here in the streets?
I'm trying to have a shank. I don't know about anybody else.
You don't even like seeing people get stabbed. You think you're going to stab somebody?
We've talked about this.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm going to do
Still
what the fuck I have to do. Third of all, the thing about stabbing is specifically, and let me reiterate, it's specifically when somebody is like on top of somebody and the person on the bottom has to like use all their strength to keep from.
What about jail stabs? You turn away at those too?
I mean, because that's just barbaric, but like the thing that like really
stabbing
fucks
is a
me up.
barbaric thing. That had to been the first thing they used to kill people besides a rock.
I mean, yeah. Either way, it's I don't like seeing it.
Barbaric. Barbaric. No?
So what are you doing laughing? You too guys.
Because in my head, my head is just retarded. So like, in my head I saw like a barbaric ass man with like a carved up rock shank and was like trying to stab somebody in barbaric style. Like you probably didn't even know. Like he was probably just, he was like, oops, dead.
Because they were still speaking English words.
Yes.
So well.
Yes. See how they put the whole sentence in there? I could have said he's dead. I said dead.
You still
I'm
pronounce
supposed
it
to say
so well.
like it's supposed to be. Like they ain't have. I'm trying to
It's hilarious.
modernize him in a way. I don't know. Get him ready for TV.
I guess. I got a question for you. If you could when you laughing at the way you looked up.
Yeah, good.
Anyway, if like when you get old, you could like put your consciousness into like a new, fresh body, would you do it?
Nah, I already told you 10 episodes ago. I'm trying to die at 78. I don't want my consciousness to continue on in anything. Like
In the regular body?
Nah, like
a robot version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
It's a video I was saying. Like, I couldn't tell if it was like, huh?
What about food?
Does it eat?
Of course not. It's a
able to?
robot.
It's not worth living.
And so he gonna be trapped inside the android like, I just wanna eat.
Why I told him on my birthday, he gonna say, happy birthday, I hope all your meals are enjoyable this year or something like that.
Damn, that's a dope thing to say.
It was, but I was like, it's my brother.
That is a dope thing to say.
But I didn't know if it was like a real, I don't know, I didn't get the context of it, but like it seemed like it was somebody like, nah, the person that was selling it, or like what event that was. Like it was just a lady like selling it to people like, yeah, you could do this right now. But I just didn't know if that was like true.
You want your soul transferred right now?
Yeah, and they called the body a sleeve.
You'd be like, how do you do it though?
Creepy.
I don't know.
You just put on a new sleeve.
No, I mean, how do they get your consciousness?
Yeah, that was the part.
I thought it was
when
a
I seen it, I was like,
non-existent,
oh yeah,
just
that's
energy
crazy.
kind of thing.
Then I thought back, like, hold up, how the fuck are they getting people's consciousness in 2018? And that made me feel like, oh, maybe it's fake. But it seemed like a very real situation.
Or
maybe
like
they was raising
ass
money
naked
for
in
it.
an abandoned building after you sign up.
Yeah.
And the next person gonna take your body.
You're like,
yeah.
You're gonna wake up and be like, what the fuck happened?
But it was like, they showed them like growing it, and it was saying like it was one of the most like biologically advanced fake bodies. And I'm like, how many fake bodies are they making out here?
A lot.
But it was like, yeah, if you want to be taller or shorter or like thinner or like smarter, like, yeah, you can just get this lead or whatever. I don't know. I thought that was wild.
Sound like a Black Mirror episode.
Yeah, I know. It is a Black Mirror episode.
I feel like I hear this so much nowadays.
What?
This sounds like a Black Mirror episode.
Because that shit's
about
too
so
real.
many.
It's so much stuff.
Yeah.
I like shows like that.
Like real as fuck right now, B.
So would you do that?
Of course you would. You wouldn't go to space, but you would.
I didn't say I wouldn't go with space.
You said you would be the first one.
Yeah, I wouldn't take the first experimental journey.
Couple hundred?
Huh?
After a couple hundred people?
No, less. Like in the tens.
So like
10
50
trips.
people? That's too soon, B. How many people gonna be there?
Huh? I don't know. A lot. You think
For 10
not
trips?
signing up to
No.
shit.
But if so, peace. You need to free up space on Earth.
When I went to that dinner after that's so fucked up.
They wanna leave.
I went to dinner after Lip Sync Battle. They just wanna see it. They wanna come back. But they asked
That's what
it was
happened
a
to
survey.
slaves.
That probably is what happened.
We
You
just
got
wanna
Disney
see it.
World over here. Just hop on the boat. Oh, let me put these shackles on you. Just so we're going to be in the water. I don't want y'all to move. Give me your neck.
This is for your safety.
I got to go to the bathroom. What? I'm like, how long we going to keep this lie, boss?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They probably did. That's probably exactly what they said.
I shouldn't be laughing at that. Sorry. Black Lives Matter.
You know, they just made their first like FBI arrest for, they call it Black Identity Terrorists. Black Identity Terrorists.
I don't
So
know
like,
what that means.
like somebody that's in Black Lives Matter is like person number one for the FBI.
Oh yeah, I just was listening to a podcast with Torre interviewed one of the co-founder ladies of Black Lives Matter. And she was like, she knows she's being watched by the FBI. But she was very bright. Not bright as in smart, but she was smart, but bright as in like, damn, if the FBI was watching you, then your spirits would be shot. You'd be extra paranoid all the time. But she was just like, normal. She's gay, but she's married to a man who's actually a transgender. And they have a kid. 2018 is amazing.
It took me a second to process, or like, you know, that's a lot. That reminds me of Mom stuff. Is that what you looking at?
I was trying to see what the fuck that said the last one. I was like, what word is that? Look like noir.
Yeah, I can't even read.
You just put it to, you just pushed it.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I want to hear that interview, but anyway,
No.
What? What did you say you heard about that? About moms having no life from having a kid? Was it Torre too?
Yeah, but it was the nigga who was like a world master poker person. And this nigga was black. That nigga made $3 million at like the age of like 23. Some shit like that.
That's tough.
And he obviously still make money. He said he just don't play no more. He play occasionally, but it's not like a career. But he was talking about how to win poker and shit. Like, I thought that was amazing. But he was saying how his mother was a single mother and she didn't really get a chance to have a love life because she spent all the time raising him. And he found himself doing the same patterns to his daughter. But his therapist was like, that's unhealthy. So that's where it came from. So I wanted to ask you about it because, you're a smart person.
And I thought you were going to say, because you're a mom.
Oh.
No, it's okay.
I just didn't think you relate in that situation as a mom.
Yeah, right, exactly.
People.
Yeah, I think a lot of women, I don't know, I feel like it's two extremes. Like, it's the women that, like, completely, like, don't give themselves any space to have a relationship and they say it's because of their kids. And it's also people that always put their relationships over top of their kids. So I feel like that's the, like, opposite extreme.
Ain't no middle ground to that?
What I was saying is that it should be.
I guess it would be hard, though.
It would be hard for what?
So there to be a middle ground. Because on one end, if you're a single mother, you probably so fucked up from what the baby father did. He supposed to be the man to take care of the kid with you. Mm-hmm. You ain't got time to, like, you so wrecked on love life and shit. You ain't got, I'm going to put all my time to my kid. Fuck it. Mm-hmm. These men ain't shit. And then on the other end, if you really search for love outside like that you need a companion, like it's very hard to find a middle ground. Like, how can a mother find a middle ground? And you got to think about, I don't know, how many people want men like dating women with kids already. Like, that's a huge, like,
thing to take on.
Yeah, somebody else's child. Like, that's I don't know, unless you're a parent already.
Yeah.
Like, the dad is a parent to somebody else already, then they can understand the situation. But it's still, even it's still hard. So they got to worry about that too. Jesus Christ.
It's weird. After being a parent, obviously I probably won't be in that situation, but I don't think I could date somebody that don't have kids if I have kids. So I'm taking the discrimination back the other way.
You don't think you'll be able to date somebody who doesn't have kids?
Yeah, I just feel like we have two different
true.
understandings of life after that.
I just think they just I'm on a whole nother plateau. I gotta date somebody.
I think it's a whole nother low. The fuck you mean plateau? It's like, I don't know what I was gonna say about the dating part is like, I think a biggest part of like not being able to date is like literally not having the time to devote to like even building another relationship. Like, I barely get down the list of like most things. Like, if I manage to take a shower for the day, like, that's pretty much an accomplishment, like raising an infant. Like, obviously you can do more. You can
it's tough, Tony. It's so bad.
Obviously you can do more, but I think it's like really about your like mental state, you know.
You only got a couple more months of that though.
I know. I feel like.
But then that's another thing too. Like, at a certain age, the kid don't really need. I guess kids always need attention. I'm not gonna say that, but they don't need.
You ain't gotta hold them all day or like nothing weird like that.
Matter of fact, they'll be so. At 7 and 8 or whatever, I was like in my own world. Yeah, like, I didn't just need my mom to bring me food, make sure I had some clothes.
That sounds sad. Like, the mom gotta wait until for 7 years to actually get like some time to herself.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's not a long time though. Not saying in those 7 years you can't find somebody. You still can. I can see like the infant phase, which you shouldn't even be out trying to scoop your dick anyway. Like you should be worried about your infant child for at least a couple months and years. Like, but 7 years old. But then parents still don't be doing shit at 7. They be like, I'm just gonna be here all day. All day.
Say it again for the people in the back.
All day. So much that the kid be like, bruh, fuck away from me.
No.
Why you think kids say that? Kids are the worst.
After they get a little older.
And that's when when they reach that stage, that's when the parent probably really feel like
Real
alone.
sad. Yeah.
Like, oh shit, you don't even need me no more.
Yeah.
And the kid's just so stupid. No, I don't. How can you say that to your mother?
I seen this video of like some lady and her son was like, you know, I wish I had another mom or some shit like that. That word. But she stopped and like put him on the side of the street and act like she drove away. Like,
That shit.
go find your next mom.
I'll probably laugh if Lennon said some shit like that. Like,
To you?
Yeah, like, oh, okay.
No, you be hurt. Don't lie.
Would I be hurt?
You'd be hurt. You'd probably do that on the outside, but you.
I probably would be hurt. I guess
That's
nobody wants
horrible.
to say. But you know they don't mean it. You know they don't even know what the fuck they saying.
I mean, you know that they hate you for the moment.
Give a fuck about that. That's why I say I don't know how I'll probably like, so? I wish I had another son.
Oh.
Because he just said that to me.
Oh, we back to
my
the 50 Cent thing. You can't.
You're like, what?
You're a parent, you gotta take the high road.
Or you could be like, fool, I'm not even your dad. So, you actually do have another dad. Like, just tell this shit on their hoe.
Yeah, but
You ain't getting one up on me. Fuck that.
he gonna look
You an
exactly
adult.
like you.
That's the funny part about it.
What?
That's the best part.
So he already do look exactly like you. You can't.
That's the worst part. You're not mine, you know that, right? Like when he say, I wish I had another dad. You do. What? What do you mean?
You
Fuck that whole program up. That is the high road.
That's not the high road.
That's high.
That's not.
He ain't even reaching that plateau yet.
That's low because you're smarter and you know how to manipulate him more than he can manipulate you.
That's the
And
fun
then
part
you
about
being
a
hurt.
kid
You
and being
being
an
hurt.
adult.
You being hurt and you gonna project it.
Y'all don't
back
get
on
Dre
him.
out of outsmarting kids as an adult?
Not telling them what you say.
You do.
No, what's the first one? Oh, you ain't. I want a new son.
Now that one's just a stinker. I might have to hit that one first.
That's horrible.
That one gotta be first. That's
Bro,
just
that's
like,
traumatic.
bro, he just said,
But you're an adult.
I still got feelings.
But you
So
gotta
you
suck
would
those
care.
up.
Yeah, honestly.
You gotta suck those up. You can't say that to you.
So you want me to haul off and whoop his ass? That what you about to do? Commit murder?
Nah.
I think my way out's way more safe than yours.
Not mentally. That could stick with him forever. Like his dad saying he want another son. So every
So
time
when he
you
say
get
that
on,
to you, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna play a game real quick.
I was playing a game.
Nah.
You talking about leaving him on the side of the road?
She can
That's like cutting the boy finger off a stick.
So was it the finger in the fan or the?
No, Chris is the finger. I don't know. But yeah, you can't. Mine's is way more comical than your serious packing his bags and putting them on the side of the road. You want a new mama? Let this bitch take care of you. Who house is this?
That's not all that.
Where am I?
You take it away.
Burn, burn.
But like that can stick with a kid forever. So then like every criticism you have of him, he gonna think
The
like
stuff that you
wanted
think stick with the
another
kid
son.
forever don't ever stick with the kid forever.
And the stuff that you don't think stick
That's also
with
true.
the kid
I don't think my
stick
joke
with
doing this. Once he go older and be like, oh, this is dad. He ain't gonna say that to me. I'm gonna be so cool. I wish I had two of you. See what I say? Exact like you, dad.
I mean, like wipe me out the picture.
No. This is another day on here. You can stay tuned.
Okay, cool. just had to check.
Yeah.
I seen this this meme. I guess somebody's phone was killing the game, but the girlfriend was trying to get in the boyfriend's phone, and then the phone, after 3 tries, it take a picture of the person that's trying to get.
She probably looked like a savage.
She looked so funny on somebody's phone, and it said, "This is the person trying to break into your phone."
That's so dope.
Oh man, rejoice.
Look like a cave woman.
Work.
And you know it's like one of them like pictures from underneath, so she looked really bad. But she posted it, you know, saying how embarrassed she was.
Chicks are weird and crazy. She just posted a picture of her being stalkish. That's like me taking a picture. Somebody took a picture of me creeping through somebody's window, and I posted like, haha, this is me when I was stalking this girl, y'all.
I mean, but it's almost like a meme at this point. So I feel like you can't talk about it.
I guess it's still weird. Maybe I'm just old school. Like, girl, you just got caught trying to go through your man phone, and you gonna turn this into...
I mean, in 2018, everybody do that. Especially if
everybody do what?
Try to look in their man's phone.
Yeah, they do. Do you care about going through your girl phone? Not even a thought, right?
Trust.
Not.
Yeah, right.
But no, I didn't. That's because I never got cheated on.
I think it's more. What you said?
So you got cheated on. You just didn't know.
Well.
And then there's another thing with guys. Don't give a shit.
That's what I was about to say. I think guys try to, like, girls want to know if they've been cheated on. I think
we said that on the show.
Yeah, like, not to know.
I mean, even still, we don't have an inkling in his head that a girl can cheat on him.
Nope.
We didn't think about it. Like, her phone could be right there all day. You'd be like,
Ignorance is bliss.
You damn right.
And girls are smarter.
Thanks for showing that females are crooked.
It's not crooked.
You just said ignorance is bliss.
I was making fun of that.
I know. And we blissful as
like,
females.
Who wants to, like, not know? Like, I don't know, that's weird.
Way too much work. She could have went to jail.
Wait, what?
The girl is trying to break into her man's phone. So like, that's going to be a law.
The problem
is breaking and entering.
The problem is that y'all niggas so, like, distrustful and, like, lie so much that we got to go through hops and skips and jumps to try to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, I think at this point in life, and this is not me, I know what rabbit hole I'm about to fall down in.
Like,
but y'all think at this point in life that guys are not hip enough?
Hip enough for what?
To never get caught, like something in their phone.
You got the auto burn when somebody mess up. Automatically.
Like, first of all, if this nigga gotta get 3 shots to get through, if you can't get through that, you getting jailbroke, face shot, mug shot.
As an answer, I think.
And if she somehow gets through that, you think he got stuff on his phone? No one, like females being that.
First of all, I'm gonna answer.
Okay.
First of all, I think y'all do, like, y'all the closest y'all ever been to not being able to get caught being on, like, into with the technology in 2018. I'll give y'all that. But, like, what y'all don't know is that it's God. Like,
what?
They're praying, Tony. They are praying.
Give us the
Beyonce
code.
sang it right.
Beyonce, code, please, God. Give us a sign.
This is the 3rd one.
But, like,
Beyonce crazy too.
When God wants your girl to know that you cheating, she gonna find out. And that's, like, when you get to a certain age, you, like, or a certain level of experience, you realize that, and you don't feel the need as much to go through as you once did. You probably still have the need when shit get weird, but not as much. But when you know that God will be on your side,
don't bring God into this.
No weapon against him shall prosper.
Yeah, females probably be. That should be another episode.
I'm gonna be 100%. That should be another
episode.
God.
Oh, I should. I gotta write that down.
God is on
and this would be the basis of, like, my experience with that, because obviously, you know, I'm not. I'm being mad transparent right now, but. You know those fucking phones that used to have the code where...
I didn't ask for this.
Huh? I'm talking about me. Oh, I'm not going that far. the code where you gotta like make a sign or some shit, right? Like that was before the iPhone 8. Like that was close to killing the game. Like y'all was closer to never being.
You know how hard it is to figure out one of those? Jesus Christ.
But like I'm an evil genius, right? So I just like tried all the combinations, like all the stuff, and like when I tell you this recon went on for like 4 months.
Yeah, because how long were you with my phone alone to try
4
all
months,
these?
you got 30 seconds a day at the most.
Oh my God.
She's like a fucking prisoner on lockdown.
Right, but I tried everything. I gave up, right? But when God said you were supposed to get into that phone, the first random shit I tried, just open up the phone, and that's how I know that God is on your side.
Help these women out, baby.
Women, don't worry. Don't look through the phone. We good now. It's 2018. They got fake face recognition and
God
shit.
on
They
our
take pictures.
side.
Don't worry
I
about
think
that.
God's on the outside. This nigga making it harder and harder.
It's cool. It's
Was that
cool.
the devil?
It's cool. Just pray, and when it's time for you to know, God will see you through.
I think God's playing both sides of the field. I
He
think
probably
he really
is.
is playing the game.
But the part of it that comes into your side for God is like, all right, that's cute. You've been getting away with that for a long time. Let me drop this in your life real quick. And then your girl find everything. And
Y'all never get their phones again.
I
Y'all become like a social media kind of thing of girls trying to get in their
I know,
phones.
it was a meme. Like, it's a meme at this point. But the thing that started it is like, with the iPhone fingerprint, right? It used to be a way that you could get into it by like going through the calendar or some
Doesn't you
shit.
sound crazy?
Women just know, whatever. But you could get around it by getting to the calendar and shit. But then they changed it to like anytime you use the fingerprint,
Who found that
fucking
out?
thing come up. And then that
Some
changed the game
savage ass
forever.
woman.
And now it's
Try
just been going
everything to get in that phone. Fucking shit coming up, equations going through, fucking around her head on the hangover type shit, Rain Man
Write
shit.
that down.
That's hilarious, yo. I feel bad for y'all.
I feel bad for her too.
In
Y'all
30
so-
seconds. They
y'all
gotta do
so-
all this as soon as they hit a toilet flush. Act like you're chilling.
Sit. Lay.
Niggas just, what you doing, babe? I'm just hungry. You done exhausted yourself. You need a sandwich and shit. Like, that's crazy.
I had to write that idea down. But yeah, y'all just lie so much. We gotta go through like extra ass measures to like try to get the truth. The only whatever. I'm gonna stop talking about it. Incriminating myself.
You're already a criminal. Incriminate yourself all the way to the fullest.
But then when you really
You got 100 wanted posters.
when you're really good at it, right, you do so much recon that you build a profile of whoever they talk to.
Oh my God, that is crazy.
You just build up like that's what the smart girls do. You just
I
build
know.
up the info.
He went to her party the other day.
But then,
Girls are retarded.
It's not-
Get a life.
That's too much work.
You could have made us so
y'all
much
are
money, and this time it's taking you to fucking do this.
Be FBI.
how I'ma focus on making money when you fucking up my life.
The women are crazy, guys.
It's to save time.
It's never
Like,
thought.
It's
It's
to
to
save
save
time.
time.
Save
What
time.
time
It
is
sound
this?
like
This nigga
using
cheating.
time.
I don't want to wait 5 years
It
to
sound like
find
you
out.
wasting-
Like, oh my
you
God, she's
wasting
been
it.
having an affair with this girl for 5 years. I want to know early so I can act accordingly. That's
Don't
all
you
I
miss the
want.
days when a guy could just go cheat on a girl from the
And you can
block
come
over?
home and be like, yeah, I cheated with Alona. She having a baby next week. Peace.
I'm going for a pack of cigarettes. I'll be back.
No.
This nigga have a family that live across the street. Before social media and all this phone shit, niggas was having affairs with women 2 blocks up, and their whole family didn't know their whole life till she showed up to the funeral with the kids
Dang, that's
and another grandchildren. You're like, who y'all?
That's exactly
That's
what
granddad.
happened.
Who granddad? Granddad.
That totally wasn't better.
That's exactly
That's
what
definitely
happened with my
better.
No,
friend.
it was not. Maybe for
Yeah, I
me.
had way more pride back then.
Huh? What?
I said y'all had way more pride back then. Y'all ain't like demean yourselves by going through all this like secret agent man to get through phones.
It's pride to
and
let your nigga have plethora of kids while he married to you. That's pride.
To not have to do all that.
To not have to do all that.
And trust them.
What?
Did
Are
I?
you wildin'?
And to trust them.
You have more pride if you like just sit back and let your.
No, that's not what I said.
That's why I'm asking for clarity.
Oh no, I was saying like. I forgot what I was saying, but
You're saying that you have pride and you don't gotta do all that.
Yeah, like women back then didn't do all that.
Yeah, because niggas was way more honest. If y'all could be honest as them niggas was, then
first of all, niggas ain't never been honest.
I mean,
I don't know what era you talking about.
If we going off fences,
Martin Luther King had some women on the sit-eye.
Yeah, I know, but we just talked about the time where.
You know why? How we know Martin Luther King had affairs?
Because J. Edgar Hoover and the FBI was watching it.
Did we watch it together?
Probably.
Yeah. Did you know that? It was Dave Chappelle.
True.
Yo, your boy Faison was hating on Dave Chappelle, but go ahead.
We'll get to that. But back then, like, you know, I'm just using fences as an example, but like...
I see when you mentioned the kid, Beretta,
they would just...
Roberta.
They would just be like, yeah, like, I got another girl, like, you know...
But she was going to leave? Women really ain't had nothing back then. Jesus Christ.
That's why I found it weird that you associated that with pride.
It is prideful. That's very prideful. To stay in a relationship with a man who conceived a whole nother child.
That's having no pride.
No! It takes way more pride to stick. See, that's what y'all new women don't get. It takes way more pride to stay there and stick it out than to leave. To leave would be unprideful.
If you have pride in yourself, you wouldn't keep yourself in a situation like that.
No, because pride is, I love this man. Pride is fighting for love. If she just walked out, she didn't even... Maybe we just have two different definitions. Because I think that's prideful for a woman to stay in a relationship. Like back then. Probably well now, not now, but...
But when you say people like, oh, like he got too much pride, it's because they like walk away from something.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just...
That's not
like
prideful?
Huh?
That's not like... So what do you call that?
Courageous.
I mean, you can call it that too.
It's humble or like something along the line of
pride.
those lines. No, that's not pride.
Pride, humble, and in the same
pride
boat.
is like you got too much pride. Like
you could be too humble.
Yeah, I'm just saying pride is like you walk away when you have pride. You stay when you don't have pride.
I never heard somebody stay and have like pride. Except for
which is what I'm saying.
No, that's not what I meant to say.
Oh, okay.
I meant to say the opposite of what I said.
Okay.
But, yeah. If you stay, you unprideful.
Yeah.
Why would you be unprideful?
Because if you have pride in yourself, you wouldn't put yourself...
But it's bigger than you.
Huh?
I get what you're saying. Like, if you have pride in yourself, you have... I think it's like...
If you...
Like, dignity in yourself, you wouldn't put yourself through that. So it's prideful for you to leave because staying there, what you're saying is unprideful. You have no pride if you stay there because...
Staying there is swallowing your pride. Like, I'm going to swallow my pride and stay with it.
I guess I can see that. I don't know. I guess I see what you're saying now.
I mean, I think we still saying the same thing. Like, I don't know.
Point I was making. Women stayed with their man back then. Because shit was deeper than rap. Like, these women now, they leave. You might fucking, I don't know, whatever men do to fuck up to make women leave. You do the smallest thing and they out of there. Like, it's no, what's the pride in that?
You're using all these random definitions of pride.
I mean, where's the pride in not standing by your man through thick and thin? Where's the pride in that?
You liken it to like, I got pride for my
I'm asking you a question.
I know, but
where is the pride? Where is the pride in a woman?
Loyalty, maybe, if that's what you mean. Like, where's the loyalty in not sticking by your man?
I wouldn't say loyalty because he wasn't loyal, but I get what you said.
But that's what you asking them to do, basically.
But okay.
I get what you're saying.
I've actually heard sentences when people say, "Where's the pride?" and blah blah blah. So that's why I ask you, what is the pride of a woman leaving her husband?
Self-preservation, loving yourself enough to like not feel like you have the choice, like you have to go through it.
I mean, everybody has a choice to take the easy way out. You have a choice to not go through everything in life.
Yeah, like, I don't fault people for either way. Like, I don't fault people for staying. I don't fault people for leaving. Like, you can't be mad at somebody if they,
You can't actually fault them.
If you fucking selfish and retarded. Like, you can't be mad at somebody for leaving if you fucked up.
No, not that.
That's what I was saying. I don't know what you was saying.
No. I can see it from that perspective. Like, that person should not be the one to say, like,
how you gonna do it? No.
You don't do shit like that. Like the Jay-Z lyrics and shit. But from the outside looking in, the problem I think this generation have is that maybe what you said. Everybody just too prideful. Like, using your words, like, everybody just too prideful. Like, I'm not being cheated on. Like, bitch, you've been single for 38 years. I think it's about time you need to start changing your priorities, or it's about to be a wrap for you.
It's fucked up. Like,
no, it's not.
It's not. No, I'm with you, sir.
You can touch me.
You told me to get off you earlier, which is fine.
Guard. But that's why and I know women that hear this and be like, oh, stupid nigga. Like, women should be prideful. Y'all niggas should stop cheating. And we should. We absolutely should. Everything should be perfect.
It's a little unrealistic to think that y'all would.
No, it's just unrealistic to think that relationships ain't going to have a little turbulence. If you get into a relationship thinking that, and I think people really do get into it. Go ahead.
I think it goes with like your expectations. Like I feel like that's what ties into the social media thing. Like people always talk about like goals, like hashtag goals and shit, like relationship goals. And I don't, like, we was taught to believe that like you don't go through shit with people. Like people are supposed to come perfect or they not. Like there's no like emphasis.
Where do you think that disconnect happened? Because I don't think our parents have that. Well, older generations have that. Our parents in two different age groups, but
I don't know.
Because I think these people, these new people, they got this false sense of like, I don't know if it's like social media, TV, it's social, everything is social media, but like, I guess it's they want quick
turnaround.
Yeah, for everything. Like, shit, we just met. We supposed to be together forever. You know everything about me. Then they posting pictures and you see them with their new boo and nigga, you just engaged 2 weeks ago. How does this happen?
Yeah.
Like, it's no way you fall in love. Oh, maybe they are falling in love that fast, but they fall out of it just as fast.
Yeah, to me
it's a crazy world, B.
I think it's like, I don't know. It reminds me of like the movie Her. But like I see this online a lot. Like back then, like you wasn't connected to so many people, so you didn't have like so many options per se. But like now, it's like, you know, lots of options on social media.
So you can keep going through.
Yeah, so you can like keep looking for what you think.
I think it's that
perfect, and
I also think it's the obvious social media thing, which is I wanted to be perceived like I'm in a healthy relationship, or I'm in a relationship in general. Like, just that image alone, come on, bro, we got fucking Kanye and Kim Kardashian, like, looking as the happiest couple in the world. Like, niggas see that shit and want to do that too. You think they just want her body? They want her life. They want her, like, and I'm just using her as an example, but that's why niggas are so eager to post relationship photos or like, look, I did it too. Like, I think we've reached that stage in life with those even minuscule. It's not even minuscule. That's a huge part of your life. Because after you run through about 5 people in a year, each year, that gotta be a mental fucking destroyer. Like, you gotta be so mentally drained. You ran through 5 people each year for 3 years. That's 15 people. The John out here just...
And your dick out here smell like cheese. Don't just put
Ew.
That's gross.
Yeah. But I started out putting it on women, so I had to put it on women too. But yeah, it's just a crazy time we live in. You know? I don't even know how could it... I guess more people just have to stop being parent households. But I can't even say that, because a lot of these niggas is out here that's...
I think we need to teach women to have more realistic views on men in general and relationships.
Vice versa, too.
Yeah.
Because guys think women supposed to be out here like their moms, and that era is definitely dead. Women ain't cooking.
I saw a book about that.
Women ain't cooking. Women ain't cleaning.
That
they
shit
working.
said, clean up the house, clean up your kids, put a bow on your hair, and be happy because he's probably around a whole bunch of sad people at work. It was a whole bunch of other stuff. A bow in your head? Come on, B.
It's like the cherry on top.
I ain't your fucking
housewife.
Dessert.
Yeah, trophy. I don't know. Fucking cupcake.
all those things. Funny how all those things can be considered as a nice thing. Like you, my trophy, right. Cupcake.
Wrap yourself up like a present.
That sounds.
I mean, maybe if it's like a sexual, like, you only wearing wrapping paper for him to like rip it off when you come home or something like that. I'm with that, but like, not like let me look presentable because you coming home.
You don't think that's a problem too?
What?
With this generation?
Not looking presentable?
Yeah.
They overlook.
Nah.
What you mean? Hold up.
What you mean?
I think that like women sleep in their makeup so their man won't see their real face in 2018. Like I think it's
the fake ones. I'm saying every now and then it ain't wrong, ladies, to look nice for your man.
I get that.
But I do. You put the makeup. Yeah, these women out here crazy. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's women who don't want the guy to see what they really look like. Bitches be tripping, like you said, take off glasses.
Like everything.
You want to take off makeup too?
I think it's just as good for like a guy to do that from time to time too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Also, I was talking about this in Minnesota with the dancers. Like dudes saying that like they could fart in front of their girl, but if their girl fart in front of them, then they break it up.
Depends on how long we've been in a relationship.
That's true. I feel you. What's the cutoff for when a girl can fart in front of you?
5 years.
5 years.
5 years.
You mean cut off, or like when can she start farting in front of me?
How long
5 years
would y'all have to?
She gonna want to fart in front of you for 5 years.
Would you fart in front of her in the first 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
No, see, that's the
probably take me a year to get comfortable. And I start.
I start off slow.
You test the waters. Now you got to test it with a silent joint, and then they just smell it and be like, boy, you nasty. This is how it works. That might be a couple months in, matter of fact. If we really kicking it.
I'm just so mad at the double standard. Like I get it, the time based.
How long does it take a girl to get comfortable enough to want to fart in front of a man?
Because of the way this goes, not that often.
That's what I said, 5 years.
You can develop gas problems.
Bruh.
From holding in your fucking fart.
Bitches farting. Bitches is farting. That's true.
Yeah, they fart, but not around their man apparently, because y'all got problems with it. Like we gotta go through extra measures to fucking fart.
Dude, you up?
We gotta eat quiet chips. We can't even both of us have the same that's a biological need to fart. But it's not cool for women to fart, but it's okay for a dude to fart.
So how long does it take you to be comfortable enough to fart?
Shit. What?
How long does it take you to be comfortable enough to fart? Or just how much you think an average female? How long you think it takes?
Average female, probably 3 years.
I wasn't that far off though.
I know that's the sad part.
No, it ain't.
It is. I feel like it took me a little under that. I still really don't.
Depends on
the only time we talked about this too, but
she better not rock off in the first couple. She better not rock off in the first year. She out of line.
I just wanted to.
Did she rock off one the first year?
I don't mind that, but I just wanted it to be equal. If she can't fart for the first year, then the dude can't fart.
She accidentally farted.
This dude, one of the dancers was saying the only reason he didn't break up with his girl for farting is because she was holding it so much she reached up to get something and she accidentally farted and she was so embarrassed, and that's the only reason why he didn't break up with her.
You know, if females start farting, it'll ruin everything. Imagine how attractive a female is, and just the thought of her having to fart. What if strippers? Strippers got to fart. business women gotta fart.
Cause we humans too. Why the fuck wouldn't we have to fart?
I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying look how.
But don't nobody look at a man and be like, "Ooh, look how handsome he is." But if he farted, I wouldn't like.
He fart so much, but y'all look pretty. It's a difference from handsome and pretty. Imagine like the Mona Lisa just farted.
She ain't even pretty.
So what? It's fucking
I'm just
natural.
talking about the art of.
I would hope that she is farting. She probably had that face on her face because she had.
I ain't talking about Mona Lisa, her. I'm talking about the goddamn.
The perfect woman.
Jesus, can't say anything.
I hate this. Like women can't fucking crunch their chips. They can't fart. They can't fucking.
They made them shits for like girls like Lily.
No.
Like it's a How I Met Your Mother thing, and she like crunches really hard, but it's not attractive. I don't want to see women crunching.
See, this is that. I know, but that's that shit. Like we don't want to see women farting. Like
they should have made it for kids.
Should have made what for kids?
The Doritos. That's what the sauce one should have.
That would have made it better.
Yeah, it should just said
Saying for women.
because then you would even believe like, oh, they little mouths can't handle this. Then we'd be ageisness.
Yeah.
What do you call that?
To assume that anybody can't.
Kids be angry. Stop treating me like a 5-year-old. But you 5.
Who is not competent enough to eat a chip?
5-year-old.
A 5-year-old. You ever seen a little kid eat a chip? You gotta watch them like, boy, you just choked on a fucking
That's just
gusher. Kids retarded. They can't do anything right. They can't even eat a gusher right.
I was just reading about that, like the development. Like a kid can't walk up the stairs without holding something until they're like 4 or 5.
I was reading that too.
That's wild.
Told you they retarded. What about midgets though? Do they still need help walking up the
I don't know,
stairs?
that's a good question. They probably need more help. Like
Or
I
is
feel
it the
like
brain power and not so much the
I don't know.
physical attributes?
The way they made it seem like it was like coordination of it.
See, they being sizes in them.
Yeah.
You can't even walk up the stairs right, you 4-year-old. So I'm not your dad now. See, this is why I need a new kid. You can't even get up the stairs. You're 3.
Bad. That's horrible.
Oh, that little nigga gonna get tired of me. I'm gonna be so like, I'll be the coolest dad out of that.
You keep on saying you're gonna be the coolest dad, but you keep on saying
Because
that you're gonna say
everybody knows how Davon jokes. Like, it's nobody ever heard Davon joke and was like, oh shit, Davon's serious. You know what Davon joking. I'm usually some outlandish ass
And
statement.
those be the kids that like don't feel like they fucked up, but then they like.
All kids, you can literally say that about every single type of kid in the world. And those are the kids. He had everything. And those are the kids. But his parents love him. And those are the kids.
It's bullying.
What's bullying?
I don't know, talking down to your kid like that.
Saying what?
I don't know. What did you just say when you was joking?
Little chicken been knocking, get up the goddamn stairs.
Yeah. Oh, that was that was the theme on like Coach Snoop, like the little, the other coach. It was like, yeah, it sounds real bad, but he love him though.
Nah, that nigga just lonely. He go home and cry every night.
Yeah, they was really trying to make it seem like it was like
a good thing.
Yeah.
You can't make that out. He said, "You bitch ass nigga." You just call my son a bitch ass nigga.
He love you,
and y'all want my son to play team sports?
I didn't say football.
Tell me one football coach that's not like that.
I didn't say football.
Or one coach that ain't like that.
Bledsoe. Coach Bledsoe.
Or I would say what coaching team don't have a person like that on.
Oh. What black coaching team ain't got a person like that?
Like they might not be the main coach, but they
ain't
somewhere
nothing.
in there.
That's from all that black frustration though.
Yeah.
Yelling at kids football.
God damn it, you can't even tackle right. Why are you born?
The chain of yelling.
Yeah. His wife yelled at him, he got yelled at the kids. Then this nigga ain't have kids, so this nigga definitely.
He got him kicked off a flight.
All the kids.
Huh? Yeah.
Yes. I thought I was the only one who looked at that and was like, he could have definitely.
Horrible. Like, and even like.
First of all, you started out saying how good this was for the kids, and you're like, you got them kicked off a flight.
I started out talking about how people, the people writing the fucking show was trying to make it seem like that. But like at least be like, just take me, don't take it out on the kids. Like he was like, we all getting off. Like fuck this shit. Like, but it was
the nigga from The Wire, we banging shit.
It was cause like
it's my first flight ever out of California.
Something about putting his luggage away, and then she put it somewhere he didn't want it to, and then she looked over top and was like, "You like that?" or some shit like that.
I don't know why she said that though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure.
But you can never truly believe everybody. Like, did you truly believe Jim Jones? Jim Jones?
No, I didn't.
No, not at all. Do I truly believe that something else ain't occur on that plane for her to go, you like that? And being around, I've been on a lot of flights. Y'all seen stewardess say shit like that before?
It's happened to me.
Them niggas use like robots. Like, them niggas don't even break character.
Well, not that exact thing.
Do you like that?
It'd be the ones that like
bitch. I'll probably be like
take your headphones out.
Listen to what you saying, bitch.
I mean, I've had rude stewardess before, but not nobody saying that specifically.
Let's go. It was 48. Lucky that coach was Snoop, and he probably could afford new tickets. I'm pretty sure they got comped up.
Like today or the other day when I was coming back, I don't know, they closed. It was a lot of people that had checked bags. I mean, carry-ons, but they couldn't. We ran out of space, so they couldn't wear them. So this lady was like, I don't know, basically she had a spot, but her thing wasn't really fitting. And the lady was like, yeah, you're going to have to check that. And she was like, I've never had a problem with this bag before or whatever, something like that. And she was like, yeah, well, I don't care. I have a problem with it. Like, it's going to have to get checked. Like, she was like...
Hey, what you going to do? Argue with his fucking flight attendants so they can get your ass a charge?
I know.
Yeah, and they got a hell of a charge, too. That's a federal crime.
Yeah. You got to do whatever they say.
Hell yeah.
But people were so stupid, they kept on trying to bring their bags on the plane. Like, I do not check my bag, but, like, obviously they told me it's fucking full. I don't have no choice. Like,
that's the
people
scam.
were still trying to,
Why pay for a check bag? If the joint get full up, they gonna put your bag where the rest of the
bag
for
free. Like, you ain't got... Yeah, people were retarded, but like they was holding up the plane because they tried to still take it on the plane, and then obviously see there's no fucking space like they told you, and then they had to go back off to check it, and you know how it's no room for like.
Nobody really wants to wait for their fucking bag though, B.
And then I hate the people that fucking, you be in the line to get out of your row, and somebody from behind you try to go like. Who the fuck are you? It's not your turn yet. Chill out. Like, everybody has just as important somewhere to go. Like, unless, you know, sometimes they be like, when your plane is behind, they be like, can you let the people that got to connect and fly through or whatever. So, like, I can see that. Like, I'm with that. Like, you got to connect and fly. I don't got nowhere to go. Whatever, you can go in front of me. But, like, the other, you know, they do it all the time. They did it the other day. And, like, I asked, like, you know, anybody got a connected flight? Nobody said something. Then this lady was still trying to, like, push through from, like, 3 rows behind me. Like, bitch, wait your turn. Like, y'all was them badass kindergartners that didn't know how to fucking wait. Like, chill the fuck out.
You never get out. You just make it worse. Like, the person from the back never gets out.
Yeah.
Like, you might as well just wait, B. Like,
yeah,
it's not
what the fuck are you doing? Chill out.
Be an adult here.
I hate people that do that. Like, it makes me feel like they more important than me.
You gotta connect your flight, bitch. You miss it, you miss it.
Yeah, it's not my fault.
They put this together. You're supposed to make it.
Yeah.
Like, that's the whole reason that shit maps the way it maps out. Like, you're supposed to make it. But if you don't, you know the risk when you fly. Fluke.
Last thing, it was so cold in Minnesota that the plane I was on pipe burst, and we had to get on a whole nother plane after we just went through the people not trying to fucking check their bag. Huh? No, because it didn't leave the ground. I was half asleep. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like,
that's the worst way to die.
Yeah, no, technically that's the best way. Unless you wake up when it's
you, the person who don't like.
I mean, not me, but
I hate. Why didn't y'all tell me?
In the scheme of things, that's how I woke up on that fucking ghetto ass South African flight. Anyway,
that's fucked up. It had to be a South African. And like
it literally was, and it literally was ghetto. Like, I'm not.
Floors were wood.
Huh?
Say the floors were wood, stapled together.
You fucking, it was literally like Soul Plane. You had to share napkins for the row. You had to share a TV for the row. they fucking sanitize the air by sending somebody down the aisles with a fucking spray can of air sanitizer and told you if it bothers you, cover your eyes, nose, or mouth.
Since you been there, you been breaking out, B.
What?
Yeah, since you been there.
That was in 2015. Anyway,
you know she allergic to air.
It's not every. I mean,
she allergic to outside. She need a bubble.
It's like most trees, most grass, mowed, and the horses. The fuck.
Yeah, she can't ride a horse. She'll break out in hives if a horse came.
But yeah, maybe
I think we wasn't back in the slave time. If this nigger don't stop breaking out.
The slaves couldn't even break out. They couldn't have
literally, figuratively, allergic reaction.
That's too much. I'm done.
Too much slave talk for one day.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's that.
Follow me.
Just gets lazy and lazy every week.
I feel like I'm selling my soul and shit.
Me too, right? And you gotta say it like, you know, make it sound exciting, make somebody actually want to follow you.
No.
You don't?
No.
Yeah, well, follow me at LTNYA on Instagram. See, that sounds horrible. That don't make you want to follow somebody.
It does. Let me see how depressing they like it.
I guess that's what people do.
People love to see depressing people's lives.
I don't. I've been unfriending a person today on Facebook for posting horrible, depressing shit.
Instagram got more depressed people than ever.
No.
Bitches be looking hopeless, soulless in them selfies.
Maybe the Instagram stories, but not on the actual.
Yo, where y'all at? It's popping in here. I'm just looking for a friend. Somebody join. Oh, hey, Tony, what's up?
Oh, you mean like live?
You
join?
I hate that. I join.
It's not like a bad.
It's like one. It's just me.
I hate it when I'm
Tony, hey.
I hate it when I'm doing something on my phone and the notification come up and you accidentally click the live and then you gotta go right out of it.
Hey, Tony, I've been meaning to talk to you. Come back.
It's so weird. People like dancers be doing that when they do their fucking makeup, like, and I'm like,
bitches love watching bitches put on makeup.
I mean, yeah, but it's already, you can just go on YouTube for that.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Why y'all like watching bitches get makeup put on? We're trying to learn.
They be trying to record when I'm taking blood and stuff, doing injections. They don't even ask me.
Is that even allowed?
Probably because they
It
doing
shouldn't
it with
be.
each other.
No, I mean just like ethnically.
Yeah, it should be.
It shouldn't.
You can't be taking selfies while somebody's. Tony, show us how you gonna cut this heart open.
That
kind of like
everything on Grey's Anatomy.
Somebody definitely got a picture
I
of
mean,
somebody's
do.
heart.
They definitely do.
They definitely
But like
do.
to see that, if it was your heart, like that.
You just walk past your mother's hospital room while she's getting surgery and you see the doctor like this.
Yo, you would lose
Go long, Tom Brady!
You would lose it.
Oh!
You would lose it. I would lose it.
We're supposed to be exiting.
Yeah. Our show is so tangent-y.
But, follow me.
At Life is Taylor.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. If you really care, you'll find it. You'll find me.
Yeah, right. You're not taking that extra 5 seconds.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Sorry. It's the truth. At LTNYA.
Please give me 5 seconds.
Just go on Twitter.
Please.
Follow the podcast at ACK The Hero on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that.
Back page.
Submit. I said submit. Subscribe on YouTube. All that.
MySpace. Tag.
Yeah, all that.
Black Planet.
Yeah. Rhea.
What's another one?
Tinder.
AIM.
Christian Mingle.
Christian Mingle. Black Girls Mingle.
Jewish people meet.
Black Girls Who is that freaknik.com.
That Facebook page with all your old high school friends.
That Facebook page with all your elementary friends. You know, I had an elementary friend hit me and get mad that I didn't know who he was on Facebook.
Boy, you're like 30.
They hit you with the, oh, you gonna act like that? I do not know who you are. You think I remember a face from fucking elementary? Think you gotta be smoking angel dust.
You know, all you gotta do is do one of those stupid little chain letter things and be like, post your favorite memory we had together. And then I'm convinced people do that to help them find out who all these random people they had on their page, how they know.
Like it'll go through your pictures and like find faces.
Well, that's the thing too. But I was saying people be posting like a little chain letter thing of like, comment your favorite memory with me or something like that.
Oh, like one of those, like this, repost this and die.
Exactly.
Repost this and Jesus is gonna die again, y'all. If you don't repost this, you're a horrible person because Jesus is gonna die.
Satan's watching.
Bro, it is 7 o'clock in the morning.
I hate being forced to do stuff. I specifically ignore those
right
things.
there.
Because I don't like being
share this.
99.7% of people will ignore this.
I know, I ain't that. Yo, I get legit irritated when I see that shit.
I never say that.
Because I be wanting to help, but then like they tell me what to do, and I just don't like that. So
when y'all see missing kids with shit on Twitter and Facebook, do y'all ever even like
repost it?
Or do y'all even remember the face once you scroll?
I try to remember the face, but I don't repost it.
Because you feel it's a scam? Who knows how long this thing's been floating the
internet?
I don't feel.
I would be more likely to repost it on Facebook.
Tony said no.
I'm definitely not doing it on Instagram because it's gonna mess up the way my profile looks. I don't even post memes because of that.
Instagram's supposed to be just a reflection of you. You artsy Tumblr people came to Instagram and try to make it so artsy.
I mean, if it's a reflection of me and I'm artsy, why would my Instagram
you ain't artsy?
I'm a professional dancer.
Art like is no my art, career. Dude.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That you don't like no art? But that's
Who
this
says
week.
That?
That's this week's episode of
I will see y'all next week. I need to talk to this nigga.
To be continued.
You're trying to make it seem like I'm a basic bitch to like random people.
Women take stuff and blow it up to the most.
It's fucking like Kanye. Like you one of them. I like art type girl. Like whatever. We'll talk about it. See y'all next week. Peace out.